20 memorable best quotes. Film Duel in the Sunday, 1946. Duel in the Sunday, 1946, directed by King Vidor, is an epic Western melodrama that centers on Pearl Chavez, Jennifer Jones, a young woman of mixed heritage who becomes entangled in a destructive love triangle. After her father's death, Pearl is sent to live with distant relatives on a Texas ranch, where she captures the attention of two very different brothers, the responsible and honorable Jesse McCanley's, Joseph Cotton, and the wild, reckless Lute McCanley's, Gregory Peck. As Pearl struggles between her feelings for both men, the brothers' rivalry grows, leading to a tragic and violent showdown. The film explores themes of passion, lust, and moral conflict, set against the backdrop of the rugged American West. Known for its sweeping visuals, intense performances, and controversial themes, Duel in the Sun was a bold and ambitious film for its time. It remains a classic of the Western genre, celebrated for its emotional depth and dramatic tension. The Sin-Killer. Under that heathen blanket, there's a full-blossomed woman built by the devil to drive men crazy. Narrator. And this is what the legend says. A flower, known nowhere else, grows from out of the desperate crags where Pearl vanished. Pearl, who was herself a wild flower sprung from the hard clay, quick to blossom and early to die. The Sin-Killer. Pearl, you're curved in the flesh of temptation. Resistance is going to be a darn sight harder for you than females protected by the shape of sows. Scott Chavez. I plead no mitigating circumstances. They deserved to die, as I deserve to die. For I long since killed a person much superior to either of them, myself. I killed that person the day I gave my family's name to the woman who became my wife. And since I believe the punishment should fit the crime, I suggest you hang me by the neck until I am dead. Lute McCanley's. I'm riding back to that hitching post and then turning and starting to shoot. Jesse McCanley's. It's more than you did for Sam Pierce. Why all the consideration? Lute McCanley's. I just don't want them fancy friends of yours to say you had a brother who shot you down in cold blood. Pearl Chavez. And you'll forget about tonight, won't you? You'll forget it. Jesse McCanley's. No, I don't think I'll forget. I don't think I'll ever be able to. I shouldn't have told you the way I felt. It wasn't fair. There I go again. Trying to be fair. Lem Smoot. Jackson, you and I fought to build this state of Texas, and I aim to see these men perform the duties, peacefully and as authorized. Senator Jackson McCanley's. Is that so? Well, I'm gonna shoot any trespasser that comes on my property. If you don't like that, Lem Smoot, you can lump it, you and the state of Texas. Pearl Chavez. And quote. I'm trash, just trash. And quote. Lute McCanley's. And quote. You're mine, Pearl. You're mine and you always will be. And quote. Senator McCanley's. And quote. This land, it's like a woman. All she asks for is to be treated like one. And quote. Jesse McCanley's. And quote. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. And quote. Lute McCanley's. And quote. I don't trust anybody who ain't out for himself. And quote. Pearl Chavez. And quote. I want to be good, but I ain't made that way. And quote. Laura Bell McCanley's. And quote. Sometimes love is stronger than blood. And quote. Senator McCanley's. And quote. A McCanley's never backs down, no matter the odds. Unquote. Loot McCanley's. Unquote. I want you, and I'll get you. Make no mistake about that. Unquote. Pearl Chavez. Unquote. I love you, Jesse, but loot makes me feel alive. Unquote. Loot McCanley's. Unquote. A bullet's the only argument some folks understand. Unquote. Jesse McCanley's. Unquote. There's no honor in taking what doesn't belong to you. Unquote. Laura Bell McCanley's. Unquote. You don't have to be cruel to be strong. Unquote. Pearl Chavez. Unquote. I didn't ask to be born this way. Why do you hate me for it? Unquote. Loot McCanley's. Unquote. I'm a bad man, Pearl, but you're bad too. Unquote. Senator McCanley's. Unquote. Pride is what will keep this family together, or tear it apart. Unquote. Loot McCanley's. Unquote. You can't outrun me. Pearl. I'll always catch up. Unquote. Pearl Chavez. Unquote. I can't help it. I love him, but he's no good for me. Unquote. Jesse McCanley's. Unquote. Honor is all a man has at the end of the day. Unquote. Loot McCanley's. Unquote. In the end, it's just you and me, Pearl. Unquote.